In this video, I'm going to be taking you through 5 amazing tips that you need to know about the Flintknock pistol and how to use them effectively. Before I get into any of the tips, the Flintknock pistol comes in at a common and uncommon rarity, so it's pretty easy to find in a match. And at first sight, this thing doesn't look like much, but trust me, there's a lot of that is hiding. Normally in my videos, I'd start off with the more basic tips, then dive into the better ones. But to be honest, these tips are all amazing, so I'm just going to go into one crazy one straight away. So just to show you, I've got full damage on. I'm going to jump off of here. And you can see I've got it on. Now if I quickly build up, let's say I want to jump off here and I've got the Flintknock pistol. Before you land, you're going to shoot it and build a ramp. You can see that you're going to take no full damage. I know that a lot of people carry around redeploy for the sole purpose that you take no full damage when you're in build battle and you can just glide down. Now this is basically just a better replacement for it because it has unlimited ammo and also this gun can deal damage. And that was from a far range, so if we go up close, just let's say around this close, to the head you get 180 and to the body you get 90. Before I take this video any further, make sure to watch to the end because I've got an insane tip coming up at the last bit. Okay, so moving on to the second tip. This tip's probably the most basic one out of them all, but it's definitely useful when it comes to fighting. So, when you shoot a Flintknock pistol, you get flown all the way back just like that. Now, you can prevent this by crouching, just simply like this. You can see that you won't move. Okay, moving on to tip number 3. For this third tip, it's about enemies on high ground and how this Flintknock pistol can take you up 3 stories while surprising your opponents. So let's say you got your opponent inside the 1x1. Once get inside. Let's say they're medding up or something, you want to jump, shoot your pistol, and then you've got the high ground back on them. For the fourth tip, I'm going to combine 2 tips into one. So let's start off with the balloons. Let's say you put on one balloon and want to get a high ground on your opponents really quickly. Just shoot your Flintknock pistol and you can see I get launched into the air. Now if you want to go back down, shoot it once again and you will take no full damage. For the second section of this tip, I'm going to be using impulse grenades because as many of you will know, they just got added back into the game. This is a tip for more kind of trick shotty people. Okay, so let's just get a high ground quickly and say there's an opponent by that tree over there. You want to impulse grenade over to them and then you can use Flintknock pistol to take damage or no damage. Here's an example of how this would look in game. Let's say we go that far up. Easy. Moving on to the 5th and final tip. This is my favourite tip out of all of them, so get ready. Now a lot of you guys will know just a normal 90s like I was doing in the last tip, just like that. Now with the Flintknock pistol you can get easy high ground with these 90s. Let me show you what I mean. Here's what I mean. You just want to jump, shoot the pistol, and then you'll be stuck under this wrap if you want to go all the layers up, but it's definitely worth it. You can see that I get 4 layers of high ground above opponents before they can even start reacting. From here you can spray them down even if they try to build up. Now with the simple method I just did here, you can see that there's one big flaw. That flaw is basically not having a floor and only having this wall to keep up your whole structure. So before you do the 90s, what you want to do is just box yourself around and then do it. Just like that. If you want to extend this method even further and you have a Flintknock pistol and impulses in the same thing, what you want to do is get an impulse, jump up, you get the high ground here, and if that's not enough for you, you also get a Flintknock pistol. You've got a high chance of getting shot down here, but you can also pick off your opponents before they do so. And even if you did get shot down, don't worry. Don't forget that you won't take any full damage. To simulate what this would be like in game, I've got my friend here to help. For close quarter situations just like that, you only need to have this front wall because they won't be focusing on knocking you down, they'll be focusing on getting the high ground. With that 5th tip being said, it just about brings this video to an end. But before I end, there's a few things I want to mention. First of all, if you did enjoy this video and want to support me, there's a way that you can support me for free by using my supporter creator code IT'sFallacyIG in the item shop. What this does is support me, and in return for you guys supporting me, what I want to do is support you back. So if you send me proof of you using my code on Instagram, IT'sFallacy, then you can get a free shout out, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you all in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.